That works for me, Renee. What kind of tips could you give fans that use this build, play hard defense, get those steals?
I'd say patience is big when playing defense. I'm more of a lanes player. I also play a lot of on ball, but mostly I kind of read the defense in the most possible way of saying, take your time, kind of gauge where the ball's going honestly, and shut down options for the opponent so where you're able to play better defense. But patience is definitely big.
Let's talk about your 2K journey.
Descending on Miami, Florida, the destination for the Hornets. An electric and explosive forward, Miles Bridges on the rise in every sense, and he'll be counted on as they get ready for tip-off in South Florida. Hornets, Heat, coming up next. Hola and welcome to Noche Latina, an NBA celebration of Latin heritage. We're proud to bring it to you here at 2K Sports. Alongside Grant Hill and Brent Barry, I'm Brian Anderson. Also with us tonight, our reporter, Allie LaForce. And a look at the starters for Charlotte. It's Miller and Bridges teaming up at the forward spots. Then it's Ball, then it's Williams, and it's Z in at the 1. And for Miami, we've got Jaime Jaquez. Tyler Hero is out there with Terry Rozier. Then it's Bam Adebayo, and it's Ware in at center, locking down the middle. And coming down the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, have modern training methods help players get through it in one piece, you think?
Without a question, B.A. At the same time, it's a keeping up with the Joneses situation. If the guy you're guarding is in top form, that wears you down, too.
Here's Z, coming off a terrific game against Brooklyn. Yep, that one goes.
This is how you begin a game. Set the tone right from the jump.
Take a nice deep breath. You score on that first possession. Gets the game started the right way.
Hero, no good. Here's Z. Williams up top. Miller against Jaquez. Three-pointer. They grab their own miss.
Great effort to turn the miss into 2 points.
Yes, sir. Those are the hustle points. And it's Miami's ball. 4-point game. Pass to Jaquez. Oh, Williams with the block. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams. About a minute played here so far in the first. And it's Rozier. That time on the assist from Jaquez.
You have to appreciate Rozier's confidence. Ready to pull up as soon as he catches it.
Ball passes to Z. Back to Ball. Takes the assist and lays it in. Nice setup.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give him credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Now here's Hero, scoring around 28.5 points a game. A very talented offensive player. To the paint. Williams passes to Miller. Now a timeout called by Charlotte. They want to keep rolling here following the win against Brooklyn.
And in that one, the bench came to play. Gave the team a bunch of points and energy to put them over the top.
Well, I talked to the assistant coaching staff. What they were stoked about is that the bench guys came in and played well. So punch off the bench, a big factor in that win.
Boy, it's been fun watching this player do his thing lately. Our player of the week for the Eastern Conference.
He has been so impressive on defense, and it really comes down to effort. He has been working so hard to terrorize the offense and keep them under pressure at all times.
Hits a three-pointer. Z's got 5.
Man, right off the bat, super sharp here offensively. 4 of 5 so far.
All right, Brent, let me ask you a very important question. What exactly is Heat culture?
BA, Heat culture is about toughness and competitiveness. And if you step into that building, you better make sure that you're ready to be pushed and pushed the limits that, as a professional player, not a lot of other teams are willing to go. As soon as they find guys who enjoy that, and I'm not going to say torture, but it's close, those are the kind of guys who make it in Miami.
To the inside, Bridges. Good D by Adebayo.
Hard to convert against that kind of defensive pressure.
Those are all the little things about effort there. He just gets out there and contests, and that's just enough.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. In transition, here they come. From the line, Miller pulls it in. For Charlotte, they've gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. Williams' shot is good.
An outstanding first quarter from the field.
Heat trail by 7. Pass to Jaquez. Count it. Good.
And the balance Jaquez Jr. has is impressive. That's tough trying to knock him off his kilter.
Back to ball. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And given LaMelo Ball is 6'7", how does this give him an advantage in his position, Greg?
Well, B.A., he's able to score on smaller guards as well as see over them and find his teammates. His height and quick decision-making are real weapons.
And that one falls for Ball.
You got to respect the enthusiasm LaMelo Ball brings to his game. He thrives out here under the bright lights with all eyes on him.
And so it's Rozier who brings it up for the Miami Heat. They trail by 7. And Ball gets it to go. Ball's got 6.
Now that's what I call great basketball. Finding a way to get all the way inside.
And that's a painted possession right there, a masterpiece, especially when the defense is not a factor.
Rozier can't get it to go.
I know it's about defending the post and the three-point line these days, but still got to be active in the mid-range area, and the defense gets away with one there.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Eric Spoelstra and I got a chance to catch up for a bit. I talked with Coach about LaMelo Ball and what he said to his guys before the game, and he said to me, I just told our guys to be active out there. LaMelo is an energetic, springy player, and we can't let him out-hustle and outwork us. LaMelo is a challenging assignment for any defense. We'll see how this unfolds, guys.
Allie, thank you.
And Hero, one of those guys who just rely on coming in and giving you that offensive pop. He does a lot of things for his team on that end of the floor.
And so Hero nails both of them.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
Williams in the post. And his first miss of the night. Now 2 of 3. 2 open that time. Made it look easy.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Hero, the pass to Jaquez. Throws it up high, and Adebayo slams it in.
That's everything you want there, Bam Adebayo up there, vertical, good hands, and a big throwdown.
Pass to Williams. Ball outside. Oh, from deep. And Charlotte, another 3. Here's Hero. He had a 27-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
Well, the thing he did most was fluster the defense. I really liked how he showed no fear and constantly attacked the lane and drew contact, which in turn got him the free throws.
Here's Z. Give him 8. Puts up a 3. Nails it from beyond the arc. Z's got 11 points.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add 2 ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfish. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Now a timeout called by Miami. Last time they came together was in Charlotte, where they fell to the Hornets.
Today's game is about effort and energy. They got crushed on the glass the last time these teams played.
Well, let's see if the lesson was learned from that loss. If they come out with the same type of effort, they can expect a similar result here.
Now here's Rozier. Adebayo finds Hero. Shot clock at 6. The rebound by Bridges. Hornets leading by 16. Here's Z. 11 points in the game. Here's Williams. And the layup is good off the glass. Williams has got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Yeah, if you walked in at any point during this game to watch 5 minutes of play, one team played harder. We know who that was.
Here's Ware. Shot to stop the run. Some solid defense from Williams.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
Here's Z. Down low. Williams' shot is good. Give him 8 points now.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Adebayo. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. That's on Mark Williams. At 6'9", Bam Adebayo is on the shorter side of centers. Yet he is elite defensively, Grant.
He's been top 5 in Defensive Player of the Year voting a bunch of times. Bam has an incredible motor, a great IQ, and he's a switchable big. That's huge in today's game.
Miami making a switch here. Jovic is checked in. Here's Z, hounded by Rozier. The shot by Z, no good.
For him, it's harder to miss that shot than it is to make that shot. I think he was anticipating a bit of a bump there.
Jaquez, no good.
More often than not, he'll cash it in from that area. The defense might have done just enough to bother him.
Williams in the post. Give him 8 points now. Hero with it. It's Jaquez on the wing. No good with the triple. Now the Hornets moving it up. C to pass to Williams. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They are passing the ball around tremendously right now.
Heat trail by 21. And you look around the league. Brent, are small market teams having a moment?
Well, BA, these teams have done a very good job of positioning themselves well. If you look back over the past couple of years, what have they done? Well, they've had themselves a lot of pick and a lot of good fortune moving up in the draft in some cases. And these teams aren't going anywhere.
Mitchell's checked in for Hero. Yep, that one's good. Rozier's got his 2nd basket on the night.
Phenomenal at creating scoring opportunities for himself. Rozier with a merciless dribble move.
C to pass to Man. Here's Z. 11 points in the game. Here's Nurkic. Goes up again. And he sinks the layup. And the Hornets lead by 21.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Pass to Rozier. No one near him. And it's good. Off the back rim and in. Rozier's got 6.
Check out Rozier striking from mid-range. Maybe catching the defense off guard a little.
Oh, a great 1-2 punch. Beautiful pass and a nasty jam.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid dividends. Highly effective down there with the physical play.
Now here's Mitchell. He's scoreless. Pass to Jaquez. That one's good. Mitchell making the play.
And this is what Jaquez likes to do. Attack on the interior.
Here's Z. Miller on the wing. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J. He's got 6.
And they've got the D reeling. A full 3-point attack right off the tip.
Mitchell, the pass to Jovic. Outside for Mitchell. three-pointer, Rozier. Gets the three ball to go.
He's been terrific tonight, and with a little help from the other guys on the floor, they might be able to turn this game around.
To the middle. It's stolen by Jaquez. Pass to Mitchell. And he lobs it up to the rim. Novic's shot is off.
Looking for the spectacular and coming up empty.
Yeah, you can see when it's that close, players reacting. Oh, man, we just missed that one. Maybe they'll get another chance at it.
Here's Z. 11 points in the game. Miller. And rejected. Jaquez against Miller. And there's 1:38 left now in the first quarter. And the rebound goes to Charlotte.
Gotta appreciate the aggressive defense he brings.
Well, it's about the defensive end, and that's what guys feed off. He gives the effort down there at all times.
Now here's Man. Here's Z. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Offensive rebound. Nurkic's shot is good. And the Hornets lead by 21.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
On the wing, Rozier. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Rozier's got 12 points.
And he's single-handedly trying to keep them alive. Terrific scoring quarter. Will it be enough, though?
Here's Z. And they waste no time getting those 3 points back. He's got 14.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
Well, a lot of importance placed on outside shooting, and tonight you can see why after that kind of quarter exploding from the perimeter.
Now here's Jaquez. He's got 6. Novic's shot is off. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Man, the pass to Z. Pass to Williams. And Williams punches it home.
And I love how he's pushing the tempo and creating for others. He does this game in and game out. Incredible.
Nice to play with a point guard that takes pride in playmaking. It makes you move around just a little bit faster to get open spots.
Rozier from outside drains the triple.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way, no roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. Hornets out in front, running away with this one. And we'll bring you the start of quarter number 2 when we return. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Charlotte.
Well, they found a groove, and it's from distance, so knocking them down from the three-point land never hurts.
Well, they've done a great job tonight of getting out in transition, so that focus on fast break will add to your total in a hurry.
Kyle Anderson is out there with Caleb Martin. Then there's Tyler Hero. Then there's Mitchell. And it's Ware in at the 5, roaming the paint. So that's who Miami starts the second with. So both teams changing it up here. And here's Bridges. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hi, guys. Well, Z in their last game against the Nets put on a show. He ended up with 37 points, and he was dealing assists all around. And he had a monster game that last time out. He'll try to match or even exceed those numbers tonight. That's got to be scary to face, Brian.
It really was some night for him. He couldn't have been much better, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., there was nothing they could do to contain him. Once he got rolling, it was game on.
And sometimes you can just look at a guy and you see the confidence that he's playing with. That's what I like best. It's his second foul, but not the end of the world. One more before halftime, though. That would change some things.
This is his first trip to the free throw line tonight.
In their previous game, he simply couldn't miss from the line.
That free throw good from Rozier. Well, Grant, as you always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, B.A. And in a 7-game series, defenses disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano-a-mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
Brandon Miller's checked in for Charlotte. Here's Z, hounded by Rozier. Z, rebounded by Jovic. Heat trail by 21. Hero outside. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
Pass to Z. Back to man. Here's Z, hounded by Rozier. They get it back. And Nurkic throws it down.
Such a big body down there. Nurkic battling.
Hero outside. On the wing, Rozier. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. Nurkic has got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You love basketball. Couldn't miss in the first quarter. Now can't make it in the second quarter. Got to be eating at him just a bit.
Z, the pass to Bridges. Here's Miller. Here's Z. He's got 17. Back to Miller. The 3. Drops in the 3. Miller's got 9.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Rozier, the pass to Adebayo. Lets it go from the wing. The rebound by Bridges. Charlotte's gone 4 of 6 from outside. Looking sharp here in the second. Z, the pass to Bridges. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Bridges has gotten his 3rd basket of the night. Now Hero. 6 points for him. Rozier from outside. Miller pulls it in. The Hornets shooting the ball 70% in this game. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Jovic. Back to Hero. Pass to Rozier. They need this. Miller pulls it in. Miller's got 4 rebounds now.
Things are going south right now. This is not the type of shooting that his teammates expect from him.
Chalk up 2 there. Give him 8.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Miami's gone 1 of 4 from 3-point land here in the second. To the inside. Here's Rozier. Soft touch off the glass.
This guy is a fighter. Rozier, just a workhorse who enjoys scoring on the aggressive coverage.
To the paint. Another possession. Another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He has been 1 step ahead of the defense all game long. Here's Z. He's got 17. From deep 3-point range. Rebounded by Jovic. Well, Miami shooting around 51%. That's a good number. Rozier outside. Offline with a 3. Here's Charlotte. And following this one, they'll take on the Hawks in Atlanta. It's the 2nd game of 3 on the road. Here's Z. Clock at 6. Charlotte needs to get one up in a hurry. Here's Miller. No good from outside. He got his defender off his feet with a pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. Hero for 3. Rebounded by Nurkic. Nurkic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. See the pass to Nurkic. Right side man for 3. Knocks down the triple. Man's got 5.
Nurkic getting more and more comfortable at finding the open men on this team.
Itaquez on the wing. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And for the Hornets, they're shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Here's Mann. And another dime for him. The chemistry he has with his guys is impressive.
I mean, keeping his head on a swivel, actively seeking out his teammates, incredible.
Back to Hero. To halt the run. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
They're working the outside game more than they did in the first quarter. The balanced approach seems to be paying off.
Well, you can tell that dependability on the court means a lot to Tyler Hero. He wants to be that guy for his team night after night.
Mann, the pass to Williams. Here's Z. He's got 17. Back to Williams. 4-3. He got it up in time, but it would not fall for him. And so it's the Charlotte Hornets with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. And they've been shooting the lights out from the arc. All those threes have this poised for a blowout. We'll be right back with you shortly. And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. You know, one of the stories here, Terry Rozier. Man, is he getting it done today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
Yeah, just way too easy out there, and I'm sure coach is going to make that a priority at halftime.
On the court for Charlotte, they've got Yusuf Nurkic. He's out there with Williams. Brandon Miller is out there with Ball. And it's Z in at the point.
They've shown the power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Inside, here's Nurkic. And there it is for him. Nurkic has got 10 points in the game.
Confident basket from Nurkic, just shrugging off the D.
And so it's Rozier who brings it up for the Heat. And he lobs it up top. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt. Here's Williams. Miami grabs the miss. Stolen by Miller. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Jump ball. Salto.
And here's Charlotte now. Ball passes to Miller. The rebound by Ware. Heat shooting a solid 47%. Pass to Rozier. Back to Hero. Now Adebayo. Itaquez on the wing. Rozier outside. Shot clock at 5. Kicks it to Hero. From the arc. Hits the trifecta. 12 points for him.
You have to be mindful of Hero's range. He can absolutely burn you from outside.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
LaMelo Ball is such an instinctive playmaker. Talking about his approach, he said, I'm just making it up. I see someone, I throw it, whatever comes to mind. Brian, the way he sees the game makes him box office attraction.
I like it. It's that new school flair with a game that harkens back to some of the greats. He's special to watch, Allie. Miller against Jaquez.